What's up, guys? As you can see, it's still winter. So today we're going to do a little something different to beat the winter blues. We're going to move inside and do an indoor project. Now, if you like this video, if it's something that you want me to continue to do, put a comment, yes. Also, leave me a like if it's something that you want to see more of. If you don't, leave a comment, no. That gives me some feedback and it'll help me to make more videos that you guys want to watch. So let's get started with our indoor project. Hey guys, it's Jeff from Backyard Water Garden. Well, today we're inside. We've moved inside because of the weather. It's still winter, so I have one of my winter projects to do here. We have this nice cabinet, and as you can see, we have a bracket on the wall that we hang our TV on. But today, what we're going to attempt to do is, you know how you see those real nice walls that are all like distressed wood? Well, we're going to take some laminate flooring and hang it on the wall behind the TV to give it that cool effect that everybody has now. So let's see how well this works. I'm not real sure. This is kind of like a invention as I go, kind of figure it out. So what I've done is I have a piece of subflooring and I screwed it onto it. These are just scrap pieces of wood that I had laying around in my shed. You probably have a bunch too if you're like me and you like to do projects. And what I've done is I've screwed this 1/4 inch piece of subfloor to this, I think it's a 1x4 piece of wood. So you take that and then you find the studs in your walls. Make sure you find the studs, because if you don't, this whole thing is going to be hanging on whatever you put for the base. Now my thinking is, I don't know if you can see this, how well you can see this. The lighting in this room is terrible. But what we're going to do is we're going to screw this onto the wall. I have holes here marked at 16 inches. That's where my studs run, 16 inches. And the idea in my mind, anyways, is this floor is going to sit like this. I don't know if you can see that. And when it's screwed into the wall, it's going to hold it. It's going to hold it nice and sturdy. And then what we're going to do is, after we put the first course on, make sure it's perfectly level and everything like that, then we're just going to keep cutting them and, you know, stack them in there and cut around this and go all the way up, so this whole opening will be that, you know, distressed wood look. Another thing with this cabinet, I can't push the cabinet up against the wall all the way because I have all these, I have like, I don't know, power strips and things like that that are attached behind for all this lighting, and I have, you know, DVD players and stuff like that up in the upper cabinets as well. And you want to hide all your wiring because it just looks a ton better. So this cabinet can't be pushed all the way up against the wall. So what we did was we pushed the cabinet up against the wall and we looked, there's a gap right here, and if we don't take this flooring out far enough and down far enough, you'll be able to see where it stops and it'll look kind of unfinished, let's say. So that's what we're going to do. We'll just check back periodically, and hopefully it works out the way I envision it in my mind. Okay, I got my first course up. What I might have to do is, as I go every so often, I might have to drive a screw into the drywall just to hold everything in place. Just like the bottom here, I plan on, excuse me, as we get closer to the top, I'm going to do the same type of thing just to hold both sides in. And then the whole thing's just going to be floating on the wall, basically. So once you have your first one in place, again, in my mind, I'm just going to keep stacking them up, and we'll see how it goes. Real important, make sure you hit your studs, because if you don't, you're just screwing in a drywall and it's not going to hold anything. Alright, as you can see, daylight has escaped me. This project has taken a little bit longer than I thought. Kind of like normal. Anyways, this is what I have so far. I'm going to show you the finished product, but right now I have it all. If the camera person wants to come this way so we can get a better view of how it's rigged up here. As you can see, I have these boards. They're just screwed into studs, and they're just kind of like resting to hold everything in place, because this is a floating floor, so it's actually floating on my wall right now. So I just have these things, and I know that it looks ugly right now, but as soon as this is pushed back, it'll hide everything that's ugly. Put the TV back. Now, most people, what they would do, they would just get a bigger TV. Well, this gave me an opportunity for a project. So We didn't get a bigger TV. We just made the wall cooler. So let's put everything back where it's supposed to go and we'll come right back. All right, guys, everything's back in place. Ta-da. After looking at this, I realized that, yes, I think we do need a bigger TV. It's really bothering me. The bracket that's behind the TV, you can see it on the sides when you look from an angle, and it bothers me. But anyways, other than that, I think it came out excellent. I'll get out of the way so you guys can look. Quick after work job. It took probably, without running to the store a million times, it probably took, I don't know, an hour and a half total time. So for a real quick spruce up to a room, this is definitely the way to go. Alright, I just want to break down the cost for this. I did have some scrap pieces of wood laying around, so that didn't cost me anything. If you were going to go and buy wood to use as scrap wood to brace it all up, it'd probably run you, I don't know, $5, $10. And then it was one box of the laminate flooring. The laminate flooring we chose was $1.49 a square foot. We used a 26 square foot box. That's how much came in a case. Or I'm sorry, that's how much came in a box. We bought one box, and there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Backyard water garden, indoors today.